Hey guys, what's up? It's R-DiK here, old school duelist 12, whatever you want to call me. I'm here with my buddy D. He is going to deck profile his Yosenjus, which it's his competitive deck. He loves it. He plays the crap out of it. I don't like it. But yeah, take it away, D.
Alright. So my Yosenju build, I'm not doing the pendulum build. It's not that the pendulum build is not good. It's just it's slow. So I focused mine more for anti-meta stun. So start with the monsters. Very standard. 3-1. Do you want me to explain?
If you want to, it's not a big deal.
3-1, 3-2, 3-3. They all share the same effect. When you normal one, you can immediately normal summon another one. And then they all have the effect that if they're a normal summon this turn, they bounce back at the end phase. But their unique effects, Comma 1 is your Compulse. He bounces a face-up card your opponent controls if you have another Yosenju monster. Comma 2 attacks directly for half damage. Nobody likes Comma 2. Nobody likes Comma 2. And Comma 3 searches when another Yosenju monster, except 3, inflicts battle damage. So that's him. I'm playing 3 Sujik. I was playing him at 2, but I decided to bump him back up to 3. Just because that his discard ability comes in handy when you have Comma 2 and Comma 3 on board. And he's just a beater. He just gets himself big. And the last monster is a tech card, 1 Thunder King. Very powerful anti-meta, stops searches, and he can stop special summon. And he's a 19 beater, so he's not that easy to get over right away. Spells, again, very standard. 3 Tinky, searches all your niggas out. Gives them additional 100. 3 Pot. The deck, really you don't have to special summon with the deck unless the situation calls for it. So you can run 3 Pot of Duality perfect. Just more consistency. 3 MST. I don't like back row, so that's I use MST. Then the 1-ofs, 1 Book of Moon, because it's Book of Moon. Too good. And 1 Dark Hole. I don't ever R-DiK, so that's why I use Dark Hole. But the cool thing is, like 9 times out of 10, you don't have a monster on board since they bounce back to hand. But I would still play R-DiK because there are those rare situations like you have Thunder King on board and you don't want to blow up Thunder King. So that was spells. That was 11 spells, I think. Traps. I'll do the 1-ofs first. No, whatever. Traps. I play 3 Fiendish. Effect negation is very powerful this format. Against Necros, get that. Get Trishula, an annoying card. 3 Fiendish. 3 Mirror Force. In the mirror matchup, it's very powerful, and Mirror Force is just like the battle trap this format. If you ask me. 3 Mind Crush. Pretty much every deck this format searches, and Mind Crush just punishes them for searching, and then you get to see their hand. I played 2 Secret Move. 3 is very cloggy. Opening up more than one of these is very bad. I wouldn't not use it. It's still good, but it's just better at 2 than 3. I'm honestly thinking of just taking it out altogether though. And then the 1-ofs pretty much staples. I'll do these 2 last. Warning, Bottomless, Torrential, Staples. And then the only 2 floodgates you need to really main deck are Vanities and Macro. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! So at some point your opponent is going to attempt to special summon, so Vanity is good for that. And Macro is just very powerful, and it protects Vanities. So side deck next.
Extra deck and then side.
Extra. Alright. So extra deck. 2 Lightning Chidori. Very good. Gets rid of a set card your opponent has, and you detach to get rid of face up. Very powerful. You don't have to play it at 2. I prefer it at 2 though, just because I have 2. 2 Cowboy. You can get 4 monsters on the board incredibly easy with this deck, and if all 4 of those attacks go through, main phase 2, you double Cowboy for game. Then the 1-ofs, 1 Exton. Just too good. Castel, if you could play 4s, you make Castel. Honor Arc, same with Castel, you could play 4s, you make Honor Arc. Dark Rebellion, Beat Stick. Deltros, I prefer Deltros over Diamond Dyer, just because of the fact that he doesn't have to blow himself up to blow up another card on the field, and when he hits a board, your opponent can't activate cards or effects. He's just really good. 82, because you do main deck Tinky, and 82 is just attacks directly, can't be targeted for attacks. Tiger King searches out Tinky. That's pretty much it for Tiger King. Abyss Dweller. Any deck that plays from grave fears Abyss Dweller. Black Corn. Black Corn. He does stuff. Dragon Zero. Good in the mirror matchup. Okay against Cleese. Not too much anymore. And number 80. Because he banishes stuff. Hit him up with that side now.
Yep. Side deck and then
In the side deck, I'll do the traps first. Darn it. Side deck, I do 3 Shadow Mirror for Shadalls and Burning Abyss. Just too good, too good. 2 Light Mirror for Statellers, Lightsworns, Boojins. Primarily for Statellers though. 2-Dimensional Prison for Shadal's BA, and I guess Necros in the way. Because a lot of those decks you don't want to send their monsters to the graveyard, so you just want to banish them instead. Really good. I wish I had a 3rd. If I had 3, I probably would play 3 or side 3. And then 1 Mind Drain, 1 Soul Drain. Mind Drain is really good if game 2 and game 3 your opponent sided an Effect Veiler. Really good. It's also really good in the Necros matchup. And Soul Drain is pretty good against Shadalls and Necros because if their Grave Effect starts a chain, it gets negated. Or banishing too. That was traps. The spells, I do... Darn it. I do 2 Spell Shattering Arrow, Cleaforts, 2 Twister, Cleaforts, and 1 Dark Hole, just if you need that extra mass destruction. And then the last one is 1 Fossil Dyna. If I had 2, I honestly would probably take out the Dark Hole or a Spell Shattering Arrow. But Fossil Dyna against BA, Shadalls, Statellers could essentially be a 1-card victory. It's just that good. That's it.
Alright. Any like final remarks or?
Not Shadalls. Yosenjus are very cheap. Make them. That's it. They're cheap.
Alright, don't forget to like, share, and what do I know? Oh, share. Like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Hope you enjoyed this deck profile, and have a beautiful evening, night, morning thing.